Hi there, I'm shooting a quick video here. My Rubbermaid 5-gallon water cooler is no longer keeping the water cold or whatever other liquid. What's happening is a lot of ice has to go in it every day, and it's not that hot yet. And I've had this cooler for several years, and I know about how much ice it goes through on a very hot day, and it's taking like twice as much. So yeah, it's keeping the water cold, but at great expense, and it's annoying. I make my own ice, but it's going through so much that my freezer can't keep up. What has happened, and I bought another one. I bought another cooler, and what I noticed right away is the new cooler, which is the same as the old cooler, is a lot lighter. I mean, this thing's actually heavy, and I'm like, well, what happened here? What has happened? There's an inner and an outer layer, and in between there's insulation. What has happened is somehow water has gotten in there. Water is a very good conductor of temperature, and so when water gets in here, it allows the outside air to cool or heat whatever's inside with much greater efficiency. In other words, you will suffer from a lot more temperature loss, which is exactly what's happening. And I'm like, well, I probably just need to drill a small hole, but so I went to pull the cooler out. There's a plug here. No need to drill. Just use a flathead screwdriver. And, sure enough, as soon as I went to remove that plug, I saw water coming out. So I thought I was going to go ahead and shoot this video real quick. Just, see there? See, there's water coming out. There is water inside of the cooler walls. You see that? Yep. There's the plug. There's a piece of insulation. It's probably not the most elegant way of doing things. I'm going to probably have to replace, well, I might be able to use the plug. And now, it's probably going to have to drain for a couple of days or so. Yeah, water is definitely coming out. Do you see that? I'm not making this up. There is water between the outside, and again, this is just like a styrofoam type of insulation, and once that gets all soaked with water, it loses its insulating ability. By the way, they sell all these parts on the internet for relatively cheap, and all this can be replaced. So if any of these things are broke, you don't have to replace the whole cooler. See, there's still water coming out. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to dry out this cooler or not, because I mean, yeah, I did what I was supposed to do, but whether that's actually going to let it dry out, because it's still very, very heavy, and not real sure how that's going to work. But that's what the problem is. So if you get 5-gallon coolers not cooling anymore, might have got water in it. Thanks for watching.